Assalamu alaikum, welcome to Urban Dunya. I'm Dilwale, this time coming to you from Gstaad in Switzerland. Gstaad is one of many quaint ski resorts in the Swiss Alps and would otherwise be unremarkable if it wasn't for one particular film which was set here. 1995's Dilwale Dulhania Le Jayenge, a Bollywood film, is one of the most popular Indian films of all time. How we found Gstaad in the Swiss Alps is actually an interesting story. We had planned to go to Central Europe in 2016, and we had this idea that we would stop in some Swiss mountain town where we'd be able to stay in a chalet and look over the mountains and marvel at how quaint it was. And while we were planning this, we actually flicked over the channels one time and saw the movie Dilwale Dulhania Le Jayenge. And we saw the scenes shot in and around Gstaad and said that is exactly the type of place that we'd like to go to. So after a bit of research, we discovered that in fact this place had a name, and it was called Gstaad, which in the wintertime is a fairly popular ski resort, but in the summertime almost completely shuts down except for all of the tourists who are coming through just to look at the mountains. And while Gstaad is actually the setting for much of that movie, many of the scenes were shot in the town of Saanen, which is just further down the valley. It was about a 2 or 3 kilometer walk from the center of Gstaad to the center of Saanen, along some really beautiful country roads through rural Switzerland. And upon arriving in Saanen, we were able to spot the bridge where some of the scenes were shot, the airport where Raj can be seen running, and the church that Simran sees and says that she wants to visit before she leaves the village. While the exterior of this church was used in the film, in fact the interior scenes were filmed in another church elsewhere in Switzerland. And of course there is the Saanen railway station where Raj and Simran part ways. While we were in Gstaad, we stayed at Le Grand Chalet, which, although it was not cheap, was simply exquisite, along with its beautiful restaurant overlooking the valley. We travelled to Gstaad on the Golden Pass railway line, which we accessed as part of the Ural Pass. I created a video about the Golden Pass railway line and how you can use this. You can watch the video by clicking the link on your screen now. And that's all from Urban Dunya for this time. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and tune in again next time.